I don't care what language you speak or what country you come from. At the end of the day, we're all human beings, and fighting's in our DNA. We get it, and we like it.
It is great to be down under.
Live from China.
In Tokyo, Japan. Back in Canada. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Abu Dhabi. The UK. Germany. Sweden. And here we go.
Everyone is on their feet for this.
Oh! Oh, he got tagged. Whoa! Oh, look at this. It's all over. Oh, my goodness.
These guys are true professionals. Great show of respect between these two fighters.
Welcome to the Ultimate Fighting Championship world.
Meine Damen und Herren, live from Cologne, Germany, it's time! Introducing first, hailing from Geelong, Victoria, Australia, by way of California, he is the head of EA Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Wilson! And hailing from Birmingham, England, by way of Las Vegas, he is the head of the UFC in Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Cook!
Bruce Buffer, ladies and gentlemen, the voice of the UFC. Now tell me you don't want to get announced like that for every meeting you go to from here on out. Now Gary, fighting, it's in our DNA, and the UFC is unquestionably the future of professional fighting.
Yeah, the UFC showcases the highest level of competition of the modern mixed martial artist. Our athletes undergo rigorous training across a multitude of martial arts disciplines, including popular Olympic sports like boxing, judo, wrestling, and of course, taekwondo.
Now, some of you know how passionate I am about mixed martial arts and the UFC, and I'm not the only one. All over the world, people from all walks of life have embraced MMA and the UFC, whether it's your neighbor next door or some of your favorite athletes and celebrities. It really is an incredible phenomenon, and we at EA Sports couldn't be more excited to bring this sport to all of you in spring 2014.
Thanks, Andrew. And it's good to be up here with somebody so passionate. You know, the UFC is the world's fastest growing sport. We have athletes representing 37 countries. We broadcast our events in over 28 languages. And we've established major broadcast partnerships in 145 countries around the world. And in 2014, you'll see more live events. England, Sweden, Poland, Ireland, Turkey, and most importantly, we will be back in Germany in 2014.
It's a sport with unparalleled excitement, athleticism, and emotion. Now, to show you how we at EA Sports are going to allow fans to experience it, here is the creative director behind EA Sports UFC, Brian Hayes.
Thanks, Andrew. I'm here today representing a tremendously talented team from EA Canada, hard at work on EA Sports UFC. It's a group of people that have worked on outstanding games like EA Sports FIFA, NHL, SSX, and of course, Fight Night. Using the power of the next-gen consoles and the EA Sports Ignite engine, our goal is to bring you inside the UFC octagon and make you feel the fight like never before by delivering true player motion and human intelligence in the game. Now, we're about 9 months from hitting the shelves, so early days. But our fans are really excited to see this game in action, so for the first time today, we're going to show some pre-alpha gameplay featuring Jon Jones and Sweden's own Alexander Gustafsson, who are actually fighting each other in about 1 month at UFC 165, so check that out if you're interested. Feel the Fight means bringing these guys to life like never before, with the most realistic fighter likeness we've ever delivered, combined with a new facial animation system that'll make them seem more intelligent, more aware, and more alive. That means guys like Jones and Gustafsson will look precisely like themselves, from Jon Jones's long arms to Gustafsson's cauliflowered ears. And they'll act more like living, breathing human beings, not just a couple of action figures. Feel the Fight means these guys are going to move around the ring with a real sense of weight and momentum and utilize an enormous variety of strikes. Precision movement is our new locomotion system, and it prevents the fighters from sliding and floating across the surface of the octagon. And it makes our dynamic striking more impactful by allowing them to really plant their feet on the floor. Unless, of course, they plant their feet somewhere else, like Jones does here with a Superman punch off the side of the cage, which is just pretty cool. Finally, Feel the Fight means showing you the effect a UFC fight has on the human body, especially when it goes to the ground. So after a big takedown, Gustafsson tries to lock in a guillotine choke, where we see our real-time exertion and full-body deformation systems take center stage. You can see him grimacing with effort, tendons and veins bulging out, his face turning red as he tries to finish the submission. And it's not a good situation for Jon Jones. You can see the fighters' bodies deforming each other where they come in contact, the pressure building on his neck as Gustafsson struggles to try and make him tap out. That's all happening inside EA Sports UFC right now. And like I said, we have about 9 months to go before we hit the shelves, so I hope you'll agree we're poised to deliver an authentic, fun, and accessible UFC experience. EA Sports UFC is coming spring 2014 to both the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Thank you.